channel. It's your girl Ari, and we're back with another video. I know I have not been as consistent this week, and I think it's just because I've just been trying to process everything that's been going on in my life, all of these life changes, and trying to really uplift my spirit. While doing that, I've been listening to a lot of YouTube videos and podcasts and things of that nature, and I did come across the Young Jeezy and Nia Long interview, and they said some interesting things. For one, I find it interesting that now it's starting to become a thing to talk about traumatic things on public platforms. Like, people are starting to share some of their traumas on public platforms, and I read the comments, and a lot of people was resonating with what he was saying that he went through. But one thing that stood out to me in that video was that he said that he was in meditation for 45 minutes. He saw, like, he went down to like a basement and he saw a little boy crying or whatever, to turn out the little boy ended up being him. And the little boy was like, you know, are we gonna be okay, and things of that nature. And he was being very reassuring, and he realized that that was his inner child. And that made me want to create this video. I ain't gonna lie, I have been having like a kind of like a little brain fart or whatever, like really not knowing what to film next, because it's like my head is like all over the place. But when he said that, it stood out to me, because I'm like, when I finished my trauma series and then I did the completion series, I never gave that closure. So today I'm gonna give it closure. Whew. So like I said, all of those things and the people that I addressed in the completion were like people that, you know, I talked to, I was supposed to have a relationship with. So that's why it's on like 5 or 6 videos. All of the other traumatic things, they don't play no part in my life. Because I did that, I felt like I owed that to my inner child. I owed that to her. I owed her the acknowledgement of the trauma, because when I tried to tell people about what was going on, the people that needed to know, like my mom, nothing was done about it. And so now I felt like me coming on this public platform, nothing still was done about it per se, but I feel like I took the power of actually being able to even say it, then saying it on a public platform. And I'm saying it out of love. I'm not saying it out of hate. I'm saying it out of, these are the things that I went through, and here's how I handled them, or here's my relationship with these people, and I'm okay with it. It's out of love, really. And I did that because when people look at my channel, I want them to feel okay with things that they've been through. It's a lot of people out here that can't even say all of the things that they've been through, because it's so hard to talk about. And with my channel, and I am building a community, like I told y'all, I'm coming out with 2 books. It's gonna help you be able to even just say what you went through. Acknowledging it is the hardest part. Admitting it to yourself is the hardest part, but it's so relieving once you acknowledge it and you grieve it and you accept it for what it is. And 9 times out of 10, most of the things that you went through as a child, those were things that was out of your control. Those were things that were not your fault. And I had to forgive myself too. I had to forgive myself for, because I wouldn't say that I thought everything was my fault, because I knew none of that shit that I went through was my fault. Even as a kid, I knew that it wasn't my fault. But how I reacted, how I let it affect me, like how I became very violent. You feel what I'm saying? I was very violent. I was very like snappy attitude, bad attitude. Adults would say I had a bad attitude, but to me it was just like I've been disrespected as a child my whole life, and you think I'm finna let you disrespect me and talk to me crazy? Like, so that's what I mean when I say bad attitude. But that's up to perception. I wouldn't call it that though. But if you never knew what I went through, that's what you would say. I never knew what I wanted to be in life as a kid, but I always said that I wanted to help people. And I thought the way that I was going to help people was going to be to go to college to be a social worker. But God had other plans. It's this, my YouTube channel. I'm helping so many people by telling my story, and God is using me as an example to show you that you can literally beat the odds. Although my life isn't looking like how I want to, God has already showed me where I'm going. He already showed me the end result. It's just I don't know how I'm gonna get there. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I'm documenting step by step, so you'll know that it's possible. It's possible for you to be a success despite what you went through as a kid. If you listen to a lot of celebrities through their interviews when they talk about their childhood, a lot of them come from rough environments. You feel what I'm saying? And now look at them. They are super successful. God took care of them. And I really feel like if you do have a rough upbringing, God really take care of those, especially the ones whose heart don't turn sour. The ones who still, despite what they went through, they still can move out of love. They can still be good people. They can still treat people good. You feel what I'm saying? And honestly, I do love those people because I'm one of those people. But I really want to touch y'all too, but I really want to touch the people whose heart turn cold, because I feel like they're the ones that need the most nurturing. Those are the ones that need to know that despite what you went through, you don't have to be that. That's not how you have to carry on your life. A lot of people carry all their childhood trauma along with them throughout their lives and have them making like crazy decisions and doing things that they never thought they would have done. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help y'all get back on track, to help y'all be able to process those things. Actually sit there and process it. I don't care if we gotta cry 1,000 million times. Now I can't do it individually, but what I can do is create, and what I will do is create a community, so that if you can't talk to me directly, you got a sister in this group that has been through similar things, and they can help you out. If you need some advice right then and there, you'll have a community of people that you can communicate with who will be there for you, as well as you will have access to my books. My books, they're going to help you process everything that you went through, and they're going to help you maintain your day-to-day. Find something good out of your day-to-day, because that is important. God loves when you show him gratitude. You feel what I'm saying? When you say thank you for another day. Some people just say that and don't even know, just, you know, just for, some people say that shit just to get likes. You feel me? But literally, you step out, fuck the internet. Thank God for another day. Thank you for this breath in my body. Thank you for this water that I'm drinking. Thank you for the electricity, this heat, this air. Thank you. Thank you for light. Thank you for Wi-Fi. Thank you. Thank you, God. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people you can choose to focus on the bad things in life, or you can choose to focus on the good things. Like I told y'all, I have been fighting depression while going through this, because I keep telling myself that I gotta keep going. I can't give up. God did not take me this far to leave me. And you see what I'm saying? See how I had to switch my mindset? I could have been like, oh, I'm depressed, woe is me, my life is over, I don't know what's going on, I'm confused, I give up, I don't want to be on this journey, abort mission. I could be doing all of that. I even told myself, which was fucking crazy, that if one certain thing happened, then I give up. And that one certain thing happened, and I did not give up. I'm still going, because I know that this is bigger than me, and I know there's so many people out there that needs to be rescued. Their inner child needs to be rescued. And I say all this to say this: I'm sorry to my inner child for all of the things that you had to endure. You had to be strong at a young age. You had to learn discernment at a young age. You had to forgive at a young age. And you shouldn't have had to do all of that as a child. You feel what I'm saying? And I apologize that other people's actions affected you in the way that it did. But I also want to let you know that I'm going to turn that pain into something that can help people. I want you to be able to look at me and be proud and be like, dang, we went through all of this. We went through all this together, and look how it turned out. We made our situation better. We're helping so many people, and that's what truly brings joy to my heart. Me helping people. I want to help y'all. I want to help those in need. I want to help y'all escape that trauma. I want to help y'all escape that negativity, escape the devil's clutches, escape it, because it's possible. It's possible. You have to shift your mindset. And although that, like I said, that's easier said than done, it's been a process for me. It has taken me months. I have been mad at God. I have been cussing. I have been all type of things. And I'm not saying that I'm not perfect, and God chooses the most imperfect people to deliver his messages. I'm not perfect at all. I'm telling y'all, I've had downfalls. I don't know when, how, where, I don't know how things are gonna happen, but I really just decided to trust in my faith and to go with the flow, because I had to sit back and think on my life like, damn, despite all the obstacles that I had, God always came through for me. So why wouldn't he come through for me right now? You feel what I'm saying? And I just gotta give God all the honor and the praise, because y'all about to see it happen in 4K. Y'all about to see how God will put you through certain things. And although, like, oh, I'm so, like, when I tell y'all and I'm zoning out, I'm listening, like, I'm just really just thinking about everything. Like, I'm so uncomfortable right now, like so very uncomfortable right now. I'm in a spot that I never want to be in again. I'm unhappy with myself because I've never been like this before. So like my self-esteem is getting affected. You feel me? I'm getting on camera like this every day because honestly, yeah, I can't do nothing about it right now. You feel what I'm saying? And this is not me, but I also have to look at it like maybe God took all of these things away so y'all can look at the real me. Y'all not looking at me for my beauty. Y'all not following me because I'm pretty. Although I'm pretty now, I'm just not dolled up. Like I have not been doing, like I really just been my authentic self. Like off camera, yeah, I'm dressing like this every day. Like that's just how I've been feeling, because I really feel like that's me purging all the things that I went through. Like that's really me detoxing. I feel like I'm detoxing all of that energy, and I'm feeling like the detox. Like I'm dressing like I'm detoxing. Like I'm getting all that negativity that I was harboring for so long from my childhood. I'm releasing it. I've released it. And like I said, you're not gonna understand. Well, you probably will understand if you watching my channel up this far. You do understand, but people who just now getting catching on my channel, they're not gonna understand until they start their journey. And I'm encouraging you to start your journey sooner rather than later, because it's important that you do, because it can dictate life-changing decisions. And although I wish I would have did this at a younger age, I am grateful that I'm doing it at the age that I am now, which is 25, versus me doing this at 40, where I got way more responsibilities. And I'd rather go through the things that I'm going through now, all this hard shit. I'd rather go through it now while my child is young, so when she gets old enough to remember our lives, our life will be set. I'll be somebody that my daughter can genuinely be proud of. I'm somebody that I could be proud of. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, to my inner child, I love you. I'm gonna make you proud. We on our way. We're about to help the world. We're about to help the world figure everything out, because as you guys know, not to scare y'all or anything like that, y'all know it's getting closer and closer to the end of the road with the world. So we got to make sure that we got us right, our inner self right, our heart right, because when God judges us, he judges by our heart. He don't judge us by our actions. He judges about what type of person we was on the inside. And if you harboring on that trauma and you are harboring on that hate and negativity, I don't want that to determine where you go. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm here to help y'all. I'm here to be a positive influence on y'all. I'm here to show y'all the real and be authentic, show y'all this shit ain't easy, but it's definitely worth it. I'm here to be a success story for y'all. I'm here to share my testimony with y'all. This has been one hell of a fucking year. And I am ready. I'm ready for a change. But until then, we on this ride together. And I love y'all. And I thank y'all. So yeah. Don't forget to comment, share anything. If you have anything that you want to say, definitely comment, leave those things in the comments. Leave hearts to let me know that you rocking with me, that you love me. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Peace and love.